In today's episode, we witnessed 7 intense cases where parents walked into Judge Vonda B's courtroom thinking they could manipulate the facts and outsmart the legal system. From elaborate financial lies and hidden insurance loans to parents trying to dodge their basic responsibilities with clever excuses, they thought they had it all figured out. But watch what happens when Judge Vonda B catches them in their own web of lies. Witness the exact moment their confidence shatters and they are silenced by the cold, hard truth of the law.
Okay, Mr. Sanchez, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Okay, Your Honor. I'm want to sue her for child support because, my kids are always with me and she's always at work. She's always working for the hospital. We said back then that we could do this together as one. I wouldn't so much as far as swapping complete schedules. I started doing overnight shift now. Just so I can be there for my kids and everything. And she was supposed to be working for mornings, which she was, but she volunteered for more hours. And even when she's not at work, she's just never home. I don't know where she is. She doesn't call us. She doesn't call our kids. My kids are always wondering where she's at. And I myself, sure, she can do what she wants as long as she lets me know where she is for her own safety. But my kids always wonder where she's at. They're always for days at a time. She's never home. And we broke it off several weeks ago. And only with my income alone, I can't really just do it with just me and my kids, especially that one has autism. I've always got to take her to the doctor and whatnot. And for these past 3 weeks, I have not seen or heard from her, even as so much as trying to help out with the kids or anything like that. So I can't get it. I'm surprised she's even here at court today.
Okay, when you say kids, how many?
I have 2.
2, all right.
You mean we, like you?
No, I have 2.
Ma'am, I'm addressing him. So he answered appropriately and you'll have your opportunity to speak, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so you said you changed your job to now you work overnight?
Yes.
What is it that you do?
I drive an 18-wheeler. I drive locally. I deliver hospital supplies.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's how you all met?
Beforehand, but we had the same interest in the medical field.
Okay. All right. And how long has it been since you all stopped living together?
It's been, I want to say, a month and a week already.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
She just...
All right, guys. The courtroom ignites as the session kicks off, and tension hangs thick in the air. A father stepping forward with a steady but loaded voice, claiming he's been carrying everything alone, revealing how he flipped his entire life by working overnight shifts just to be present for his kids, while the mother remains absent, distant, and barely a shadow in her children's lives.
For as long as I can remember, about 2 years now, she's just never been wanting to come home really. And honestly, I've caught her having some painkillers that I would only assume she's taken from the hospital she works at. She's either on painkillers or sometimes I'll find needles around and whatnot. So I know she works at a hospital, so she's got to get the drugs from there.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know?
I just hate that it's really around the kids. The kids find it before I do most of the time.
Oh my.
Yes.
Ma'am?
I mean, I'm not sure where he's getting this intel from, but that's
obviously
not
the
true.
kids.
I mean,
are you saying your kids are liars?
I mean, they could be. I mean, I'm not sure.
You're not sure because you're not around that much?
I am around. I just have to work all the time. I mean, it's not my fault that, saving lives isn't important to him.
No, I believe it is important to him. I don't think that's what he's saying. He's saying that you're not contributing anything.
I mean, I am though. Like I feed them or sometimes and
I feed them? You'd agree with me that that's your responsibility, right?
She brings them fast food and leaves again.
Okay, but it's food though.
But you don't sit there and spend quality time with your kids. You say, here's food and leave.
I mean, the tablet works just fine. They can just eat and watch the tablet. Like, why is that a problem?
Because
So you want to raise a child off of a tablet? You think that's
I mean,
okay?
they have educational stuff. I don't see what's wrong with it. Like, I need to go to sleep at some point in time.
Interesting.
me personally, myself, I sit there with my kids and I open a book with them and I help them with their homework. I feed them. I'm not much of a good cook, but I do what I can to put food on the table and spend time with them. It doesn't matter if I lose sleep over it. I mean, that's why I went to overnight, because I want to spend time with my kids. I went to overnight.
His shift to
As he
spend more
should,
time
he's
with
a
the
dad.
kids. As you should, you're a mom. The audacity.
I mean, but I have a more important job.
I mean, how many times are you gonna say that? I mean, you have the audacity to say that he's a dad and he should do these things, but you're the mom and not doing these things. He changed his shift, why can't you?
Because it's inconvenient to me.
I've actually heard a couple times to where she says, I gave birth to him, it's your job to take care of him.
You believe that?
Yes.
Interesting. Wow. No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
The story cuts deeper as he describes long stretches without her presence, silence where a mother's voice should be, children left confused and constantly wondering, while he hints at something darker, suspicions of substance abuse and disturbing signs scattered around the house, turning the situation from simple absence into something far more intense and unsettling.
Works. You are going to financially support these children, and I'm going to make sure of it today. And you may want to look into trying to do a shift change yourself so you can spend some time with the kids. I mean, obviously I can't court order you or force you to spend time with them, but you should want to spend time with the kids. And I mean, considering that one of them has autism, you should want to spend more time with your kids.
I mean, I get it, but it's too much work having a kid with autism. That's why I just leave it to him, because he's better suited for that.
Right, yeah, no, I'm not about to do this game with you. Since you left a month and a week ago, have you given him any money for the children? I don't need an explanation either. It's a yes or no.
No.
Okay, thank you. All right.
She's actually asked for money instead of giving.
And then you have the nerve to ask for money and the kids are with him?
I mean, he has an obligation to give me support.
You know what? I'm not about to play with you. You came here to waste my time because you have the same obligation to your kids. He should not be paying you anything if the kids are with him majority of the time. If they're living with him, if he is the primary parent, he is tasked with the daily duties of caring for these kids. He shouldn't pay you anything, ma'am. And it is ridiculous that you believe that he should. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. This is what we're going to do. How much money you make a year?
$60,000.
Okay, $60,000. All right, health insurance.
That's about I just have the individual. He has a family one under his plan, so I just pay $80 every 2 weeks.
Okay, health insurance. Is it private health insurance? Is the children under Medicaid? What are we doing?
Medicaid.
Medicaid?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to have to pay that back to Medicaid, just FYI, unless you want to put them on private health insurance, which I don't see why you would have a problem with it. You're a nurse. You have access to private health insurance, right?
Yes.
So why did you just get an individual plan when you have a family? That was a question.
Because it's his job to take care of them, and I shouldn't have to spend
You know what?
money.
Don't say that again about what his responsibilities are and what his job is, because you're a mom, period.
I mean, but I didn't sign up for it. Like,
countless times I've told her, yes, it is my job to take care of our children.
And you're
as a
doing
dad.
that.
And I'm
Now she fires back, defensive and detached, brushing off responsibility as if it's optional, hiding behind work and exhaustion. But the judge doesn't hesitate, tearing through her excuses with sharp, direct words, making it clear this isn't just an argument anymore, but a harsh confrontation with reality that she can't escape.
doing well beyond.
She's not disputing that you're doing that.
Yes. And I feel
But
like
you're not doing your part.
I feel like I'm always not doing enough for my kids.
I mean, but
and
you
only
also
because I don't
forced
have
me
my
to have
other
the
half.
kids. Like, I don't know why you're doing that.
Because
You don't want to have your kids?
I mean, like, when I was pregnant, I told him I didn't want him because I wanted to go party. And, like, he was just like, no, we got this, and like, how is it my fault? He wanted them, I didn't want them. So.
But you kept them.
No, the first, we've talked about having kids, and we've wanted kids.
I know, but
once
like when we were older,
once she got
not
pregnant
right now.
and she knew she couldn't do what she needed anymore, or really what she wanted anymore, then it was just, oh, this baby's really an inconvenience to our lives.
I mean, but you know
this
what,
child
I like to
support
party.
payment is about to be an inconvenience to you as well, because you're going to pay child support. Whether you wanted them or not is beside the point. You had them, they are here, they are your responsibility just as much as they are his responsibility. So $60,000 a year. I have your gross set at $5,000. Your net is $4,101.87. Medicaid reimbursement based on 9% of your gross is $450. Do you think you can get health insurance through your employer that's cheaper than that for the children?
I mean, I guess, I don't know.
You don't want to look into it?
Not really.
We work for the same company. Yes, she does.
Oh, okay. So this is what we'll do. You just go ahead.
The truth unravels brutally as she admits she never truly wanted the children, calling them a burden, a statement that hits hard and shifts the entire atmosphere, while the judge steps in with firm authority, dismantling her logic piece by piece as financial details emerge and the weight of responsibility begins to take solid, unavoidable form.
Go ahead and pay that, and you can roll your eyes all you want to. I can roll my eyes too. We're just going to have you reimburse Medicaid that full $450. So that brings your monthly child support obligation for 2 children to $1,025 plus the $450 reimbursement to Medicaid for $1,475. Now, it looks like Dad also requested for you to pay back pay for that month and a week that you left and haven't given the children anything. I'm going to grant his request. So you have arrearages in the amount of $1,475. That's to be paid at $25 a month. So your monthly child support obligation, including the back pay, is $1,500. You have any questions about anything I just said?
I mean, I just feel like it should be less. What am I gonna be left with to party with? Like, what am I gonna do?
I don't know, maybe pick up some extra shifts or work a part-time job.
Or take care of your kids.
You know, if she doesn't want to take care of her kids, I really don't care at this point. I just want to make sure he gets some financial assistance.
I mean, but he makes enough money.
And I mean, you make enough money too. So again, do you have any questions about anything I just said?
No.
The final verdict lands heavy as financial responsibility becomes unavoidable. Child support is locked in with back payments added, her protests falling apart under pressure, exposing a mindset still trapped in selfish priorities. And as the case closes, one message echoes clearly: parenthood is not optional, and consequences will always catch up. Next, we have a parent who thought they could play the system to avoid a payout. They walked in demanding money, thinking their excuses would hold up under pressure. But watch closely as Judge Vonda B starts digging into the numbers. The moment this parent realizes they've been caught in a financial trap is absolutely priceless. They tried to outsmart the court, but they ended up being silenced by the facts.
Okay, Mr. Tummy, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, for one, we should have been here a long time ago, but someone keeps delaying. Anyway, yes, really. You want to start this here? Okay, we could have started this a long time ago. Okay.
Stop, okay?
Mr. Tommy and ma'am, really? I mean, the last time I checked, I was the judge. I was asking the questions. I should be the only person in here with a neck rolling and attitude.
I'm sorry,
Don't be sorry, just don't do it again. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, do you understand?
Yes.
I understand that tensions are high. Anytime you're talking about children and money, tensions are going to be high. But you all need to try at least to keep it together. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, continue, sir.
Okay, well, she gave me money. I don't know the exact amount, but I know it was once. And
One time?
Yes. It's
For
not
how many kids?
2.
Okay.
And they're in my care right now, and I go full-time to a film school. It's a great film school, but it's very expensive. And I am a trust fund baby. That I realize that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you. But it's running out, and I am scared that I can't afford some of the things that they may need because they're talking about wanting to go into the same thing that I'm doing. And that scares me, for one, because it's very expensive.
Are you paying for school out of that trust too?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
Not that you would like.
Okay, well, please, thank you for saving me from that. This case has been pending for a long time. 6 months is a long time. And he says that you keep on delaying it. So I need to know what is the reason for the delay.
Your Honor, the delay is because...
All right, guys, welcome to the judicial arena where the air is thick with resentment and the stakes are life-altering. We are diving straight into the volatile world of Judge Vonda B as she attempts to mediate a scorched earth battle between a trust fund father and a police officer mother. This isn't just a legal formality. It's a high-octane collision of egos where every second counts and the truth is buried under layers of hostility. From the opening gavel to the initial breakdown of the case, witness how a routine hearing transforms into a battleground of parental rage.
Because he don't even need to have the kids. The only reason why he got the kids anyway was because of his mama and daddy in that damn trust fund. Okay, and then on top of that, he put a case on me.
Are you mad that you don't have a trust fund?
No, I'm not mad that I don't have a trust fund. I got my pension and my retirement, but the problem is he's spoiled.
Please keep talking.
He's
you have
spoiled.
A pension,
he's spoiled.
And you have a retirement. Okay, but the children live with him, and it sounds like you're big mad.
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad behind that. Okay.
What are you upset about?
I'm upset because he pulled the wool over my eyes. Okay.
Okay.
When we first hooked up, all right, I told him what it was that I wanted to be a cop. Always wanted to be a cop, right?
All right.
So he pulls a trick and then ends up getting me pregnant.
What does pull a trick mean?
He poked holes in the condom.
Oh, okay. Well.
And now I got twins. I had the kids originally, but because him and his family got money and he got that stupid trust, guess what? He went and lied. Now he got custody. So it's been taking so long because we've been back and forth out of custody court. And then not to mention he put a case on me because I shot him in his ass. He's an asshole. That's why I shot him.
No, you shot me in the leg and it hurt and the medical bills are still piling up. Thank you very much. Okay?
Stop.
You know what? Both of you stop. Both of you stop, because this is a lot. I hope you guys do not do this in front of your children. This is absolutely ridiculous. I understand that you're upset, ma'am, but the first thing you're gonna do is learn how to speak without cursing, okay? That's the first thing you're gonna learn how to do. Because trust me, it's a whole lot of stuff that I wanna say up here, but I don't say it. So you're gonna learn how to behave. And stop shooting people. Just because you have a gun, does not give you the right to go around shooting people, okay? Whether it's in his behind or it was in his leg, you should not be going around shooting people.
His behind.
Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, well, either way, all I need to know about is the money. And you said you did a whole lot of talking. You talked about you being a cop. You said pension. You said retirement. That is music to my ears dealing with child support, okay? So what I need to...
Now, things get absolutely explosive as the narrative reveals a shocking betrayal involving sabotage and physical violence. The mother unleashes a torrent of accusations, claiming the father manipulated their past and even admitting to a ballistic confrontation that left him wounded. This is a visceral struggle where the courtroom walls can barely contain the animosity between a law enforcer and a man she views as a pampered fraud. Between the 2-minute mark and the halfway point, the tension reaches a fever pitch as the judge struggles to maintain order amidst the chaos.
No, okay, thanks. Hold on. What I need to know, he said you gave him money one time. Is that true?
No.
It's a yes or a no.
No, that's not true.
So, how much money have you given him total?
About $3,000.
About $3,000. Whether it happened one time or not, all I need is the amount. How much money do you make a year?
$57,000.
$57,000. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Who covers health insurance for the children?
I do.
Okay, how much is health insurance?
It's $68.
$68. Okay. You about $5 off. I have 63.
Well, 60.
check.
Okay, it's 63.
Okay, 63. $63, okay? $5, it doesn't make a big difference. Excuse me. I'm not gonna ask you again to stop talking to each other. I'm not gonna do it. You do not apologize to me again. I just need you to sit over there and be quiet and let me calculate these numbers, okay? And sir, I'm going to need you to just leave her alone, okay? I do not need her to shoot you in this courtroom, okay? So, based on that $57,000 a year, we're going to, your gross is $4,700, $44,700, that's correct. giving you credit for the $63 that you pay in health insurance. That brings your net to $3,864.83. Okay? Child support, $966.21.
A month?
Yeah. What do you want it to be? You want me to make it a week? I mean, I wish I had the authority to do that, but I don't.
I put my life on the line every day, and I gotta pay for this bum. Like, my kid's supposed to be with me anyway.
Are you kidding me right now?
Excuse me, Mr.
He's
Tommy.
not gonna use that for the kids.
Listen here. I applaud you for going.
Brace yourselves for the cold, hard impact of financial reality as the judge begins to dismantle the excuses with surgical precision. We watch as the raw numbers are crunched, revealing a gross income that the mother desperately tried to shield from the court's reach. Every calculation is a jagged blade cutting through the emotional noise, forcing a confrontation with the mandatory obligations of parenthood that neither party can escape. As we cross the 7-minute threshold, the financial weight of the decision settles in, leaving the air heavy with the scent of a definitive legal defeat.
Out and putting your life on the line every single day. But just like a lot of people out here, they put their lives on the line too when you are raising children. You have to worry about their safety. You have to worry about their welfare when they're no longer in your possession. So it's a lot of people out here have other people depending on them, okay?
I understand.
So if you understand, well, let me go ahead and help you understand a little bit further what else you have to do, because I haven't finished yet. $966.21 is your monthly obligation. However, this case has been delayed a lot because of you. So I'm going to make your child support amount retroactive for the past 6 months. So giving you credit for that $3,000 that you testified to, and he said that you've given him some money. You said it was $3,000. I'm going to take your word for it, okay? Giving you credit for that $3,000, your retroactive child support or back pay, whichever one you want to call it, comes down to $2,448 that you owe in back pay, and I'm going to make that payable at $55 a month. All right? So payable at $55 a month, added to your child support obligation, your monthly obligation is $1,021.21. I don't need you looking confused or anything like that, because you have a pension and you have a retirement. I need you to pinch from it.
Jeez.
And keep living. That's
I'm
all
not
I need
even
you to
invested. So,
well, you know what?
Invested in your kids?
I'm not. Listen, it ain't about my kids.
You
now.
know what,
You
Mr.
need
Tommy?
to
Do you
stop.
have anything further?
No, you've been more than helpful. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Ma'am, is there anything else that I could help you with here today?
I just want to make sure my kids get the money. I don't want to pay for his education.
Well, you know what?
He sucks.
You said it. Well, you know what? He ain't sucked that bad when y'all was in the bed. So
The condom
go
was
ahead. Well, you know what? That has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with anything now, because the children are here. They live with him. You're going to be responsible for taking care of them financially. Anything else from you?
Lock in for the final descent as the hammer of justice falls, delivering a retroactive blow that leaves the defendant reeling in disbelief. The judge doesn't just demand monthly payments. She enforces a back pay penalty that proves once and for all that delaying the inevitable only makes the final crash more devastating. You can feel the adrenaline spiking as the final verdict is hammered home, serving as a brutal reminder that the law doesn't care about your excuses or your past grievances. By the time we hit the 10-minute and 6-second mark, the dust settles on a case that proves the truth is often more intense than fiction. Coming up next is a case where a single mistake ruins everything. This parent thought they had a bulletproof story to trick the court, but they forgot one tiny detail. Watch as Judge Vonda B catches that one slip-up that turns the entire case upside down. They tried to be the smartest person in the room, but the truth silenced them in a heartbeat.
Okay, Mr. Foster, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, what's happening is this. She's out and she's partying, she's having fun, she's doing all this stuff like all on social media. She's a social media influencer. I met her because I'm one of her super fans.
Oh,
yeah.
This is
And
cute.
how it happened was that we, since I'm a super fan, I'm kind of following her around, see what she's doing. But she actually called for me to cater to one of her areas, which is how we actually hooked up from there, because I'm a chef.
Okay.
We have one child together, and she's not really doing the things that she's supposed to do as a mother, pretty much supporting the child, being there for them, paying any Medicaid or so dealing with for the child. I practically do all that. And I brought her here today just to say, hey, you gotta step up your game. You gotta do something, help out this child, because I can't be the only supporter if you're here supposed to do something as well. I mean, I can do it, but I do need a little bit more income for that.
Okay, I'm a little bit more interested in the background. You know, how you became a super fan and you hooked up.
Well, I'm a follower.
I mean, I don't need all the details about, you know, how the child was conceived. I'm just interested to see how that works, you know?
Well, I'm the type of guy that I always post all my stuff, letting people know this is what I do, like all my catering stuff and all that. But when it comes to her, I know that she does all this stuff, and I know she's a big influencer, and she pretty much puts everything out there. She's really, when it comes to making it to a live stream, she can do that. She has that. But so that's what I did. I actually reached out to her in that way.
All right, guys, buckle up because we are diving headfirst into a courtroom drama that proves fame doesn't exempt anyone from the reality of responsibility. We open on Judge Vonda B, as she calls the case of Mr. Foster, a man who stepped up as a father. He reveals a staggering dynamic. He was a superfan turned chef who hooked up with a high-profile social media influencer. This isn't just a child support hearing. It is a direct confrontation with a mother who prioritized her followers over her child.
And that's how I got more of my influence out there, so I can actually start catering and partying to catering to all these parties.
Okay, all right. And so you want her to pay child support?
Yes.
All right, and you said the child is on Medicaid,
yes.
Correct? Okay. All right, is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
No.
Okay. Ma'am, welcome. I'm honored. Social media influencer?
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is, but what does that have to do with you being a mom?
I'm out there trying to make money and trying to support my child. I do send him money. I'm just trying to grow my business.
How much money do you send him?
It just depends on what's going on during the week, you know, what I have and what my income is each month.
On average, how much money are you getting from her, if any?
She only sends about maybe like $200-300.
$200 or $300? You're a social media influencer?
Well, I'm still growing my business. I mean, I'm
right.
But she parties. It's all over. It's online. It's like she's everywhere.
And you're getting paid for these appearances,
and you
right?
party too. That's how we met.
Nah, I was catering to
You were catering
to one of your parties. Yes.
Oh.
So I wasn't really partying. I was catering. I had to work it.
Right. That's what they're calling catering these days. Being a super fan. I get it.
It was one time.
One time and you all had the baby?
Yeah, don't take that long.
Well, that's true. So
he is making a good income as well.
Right, but the child is with him. So
yes.
His income is not really concerning
because
for me.
I travel.
Right, and you're being paid for your travel. Exactly. How much are you making, roughly?
Maybe about 100,000.
You're making about $100,000 and you send him $200 or so for the baby?
Yes.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not about to do this with you. You're making a lot of money and your child is coming up short and you don't have a problem with that?
No, I do have a problem with that.
Now the tension reaches a boiling point as the influencer takes the stand, attempting to mask her neglect behind her growing business. The audacity is thick in the air when she admits to sending a pathetic $200 while raking in a massive income. Judge Vonda B isn't buying the influencer lifestyle garbage, especially when the child is currently surviving on Medicaid despite the mother's luxury. The air in the room turns cold as the reality of her greed is dragged into the light, exposing her parental failures.
I would like him with me.
So you want the baby to be on social media for likes and follows?
Oh, it might be something that...
Like what about school and all those other
He
academic
can do
things that he has to
homeschool
do?
when he's 3.
So
he's going to be on virtual school with likes and followers?
You see it all the time. Why not? I mean...
Right, but don't you believe that that's a distraction?
No, I mean, I feel like... I'm making a pretty good income, and I think that this could really help him when he's older and to save up some money.
Well, if you're making a pretty good income, you can send more.
I agree with that.
Maybe you could work harder.
No, ma'am. Maybe you can work harder to be in your child's life. And I highly doubt a judge would place the child with you knowing that you travel, you're doing all of these things for growing your business, and the child is with him. Sounds like 100% of the time.
No, not all the time.
Okay, how often do you have the child?
When he allows the child to be with me when I'm not traveling.
Oh, okay. So when you're not traveling, that's how often?
Really, a couple of days, a month.
Exactly. You made that up. This is what we're going to do. We're going to place you on child support based on that $100,000 a year, ma'am. Yeah, and don't look confused. It's the right thing to do. It is absurd that you believe it is okay to only send a couple of $100s to dad for your child, and you actually think that it's okay for your child to be toting along with you to grow your social media influence. Yeah, no, that's not what we're going to do. This child needs to be in an environment that is stable. Need to make sure that school is being attended to. How old is this child?
About 3.
3 years old. No. Kindergarten will be here before you know it. He does not need to be traveling and going to homes.
This is where the hammer drops and the delusion is shattered by a ruthless dose of legal reality that this influencer never saw. She has the nerve to suggest the child should be on social media for likes, a move the judge shuts down with precision. The court refuses to let this child become a prop for a traveling circus, emphasizing that a toddler needs a home, not hashtags. You can see the panic setting in as her glamour is stripped away, leaving an obligation that hits her like a freight train.
School and virtual school all over the country or wherever it is that you have to appear. You'd agree with me, right?
I mean, I guess I have to.
No, you don't have to, but don't you believe that's in the best interest of the child to be somewhere stable?
Well, I think the best interest of the child would be with me, and if I'm growing a business and I can take care of them.
And you believe that because you're the mom?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's not going to happen today. So what we're going to do is base your child support off that $100,000 that you testified to, that makes your gross $8,333.33, bringing your net to $6,212.37. That makes your monthly child support obligation $1,242. Now, you mentioned Medicaid.
Yes.
Medicaid is not free. He doesn't have to pay for it, but you do. So it's based on 9% of your gross, which your gross is that $8,300 that I said earlier, that brings your reimbursement to Medicaid $750. If you can find somewhere on, private health insurance, I'm pretty sure you can find it a lot cheaper. Maybe one of your followers is a health insurance agent or something, and they can get you something cheaper, okay? So based on that, $1,242 plus $750 brings your monthly child support obligation to $1,992. You're going to pay that monthly to dad. Any questions?
No, I don't have any.
Why did you look at him?
Because I was just thinking he's making more money, he's doing more gigs.
That's great, and so are you. And if you make any more money doing more gigs, we can just increase your child support. Anything further? Nope. Is there anything further, sir?
No.
We hit the end game as the judge does the math, and the numbers are absolutely devastating for someone used to a consequence-free life. With a $100,000 income, the influencer is slapped with a nearly $2,000 monthly obligation, including a mandatory Medicaid reimbursement fee. Judge Vonda B delivers the final blow, reminding everyone that while the law has caps, it never excuses the duty to provide. As the session ends, the message is clear. You can influence millions, but in here, the only thing that matters is your child. Get ready for a case where a parent tries to use a complex financial web to dodge their obligations. They claimed a life insurance loan made it impossible to pay, thinking this technical excuse would confuse the court. But Judge Vonda B isn't buying it for a second. Watch as she cuts through the noise and silences this parent with a reality check they never saw coming.
Mr. Bridges, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I found out that she has a little bit more money, and I wanted a little bit more for the child.
Okay. How old is the child?
12.
How did you find out she had more money?
The child told me.
What? You asked the child or the child told you?
Oh, the child told me. Came back from visiting with her and is like, Mama has more money.
What? Where did he say this money came from?
He didn't tell me. He kind of only heard little bits. I think it's from the life insurance policy that she has, and only way I think of that is
He's
if she got a
lying.
loan. Oh.
Ma'am.
He's lying.
Ma'am, when I get to you, you'll have your opportunity to speak, okay? So, the child said life insurance?
Yeah, they said something about like life, so I'm guessing it's a life insurance policy, and the only way to really do something with that
When did he tell you this?
Wait. Hold on one second, sir.
Yes,
let me let you know how this goes, okay? I do all the question asking. You address me. Do not address each other. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Now, is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
I mean, the child did tell me what he believes she was using it for.
What did he say she was using it for? Because I think that matters.
No.
Purses?
Purses?
Yes.
Purses? What kind of purse? Like the one she has on the table there?
I don't know purses, so I can't say. I just know that he said Mama's got new purses.
Oh, okay. So Mama, tell me about these purses.
What? I'm an interior designer, so I have to make sure that I match with everything I wear.
Okay, and you have to make sure that you have the money to buy that, right?
Well, I go bargain shop.
All right, guys, buckle up because we are stepping into a courtroom where the lies are thin and the consequences are heavy. This father is exposing a deceptive web involving a hidden windfall and a child's sharp intuition. The mother's bargain shopping facade is being systematically dismantled as a calculated confrontation turns into a hunt for justice. The moment that $30,000 secret drops, the energy shifts into an aggressive pursuit to hold the deceptive party accountable.
Okay.
There's a lot of good purses out there, but I go shopping for my son too, so, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's saying.
So you're saying that your son didn't tell him that you took money out of a life insurance policy?
No.
Well, let me ask you
I don't
this.
think so.
Did you take money out of a life insurance policy? It's a yes or no, it's not an
Yes, I
Okay,
did.
so he was not lying then. You called him a liar. He's not lying about that. You took money out. How much did you take out?
$30,000.
$30,000 out of a life insurance policy to buy purses? What kind of purses are you buying?
A lot of purses.
Like what? What kind of bag is that?
It's a Michael Kors.
Okay, you know what? You obviously came here to waste my time. You did. As an interior designer, how much money are you making?
I'm not making
That was not my question. As an interior designer, how much money are you making?
$60,000.
$60,000. So you took out a loan against a life insurance policy for $30,000. That's half of what you make as an interior designer. And you did it to buy bags. You didn't do it to spend on this child. Who does the child live with?
Him.
Child lives with him. And has she given you any money additionally for the child?
No.
Ma'am,
I've
what
given
do
him
you have
some.
to say about that?
He's lying. Puro mentiras. You're just lying.
I don't even know what you just said, so I'm not going to even entertain it. Let's talk about the monies, okay? So at $60,000, I'm going to calculate your gross for that. And I'm also going to calculate that gross for that $30,000 that you have. Where is that money housed right now?
It's in my account somewhere.
So don't play with me. In your account somewhere.
Now we are hitting the secondary surge where the pressure reaches a violent boiling point and excuses finally die. Judge Vonda B guts the defendant's claims, revealing 30 grand was bled from life insurance for luxury handbags. The court is stripping away every layer of protection this interior designer thought she had, while the financial reckoning begins. There is no escape here, as the hammer of the law moves with a savage precision that leaves the defense paralyzed.
In like a bank account sitting, you're not doing anything with it.
It's somewhere safe where he don't need to be touching it.
You know what? Well, he's definitely getting ready to touch it because I'm getting ready to do these numbers. The $60,000 a year, I have your gross at $4,800. Your net for that is $3,935.18. Then on that $30,000 that you have in a safe place, the gross is $2,500. I have your net, let me make sure this is right, $2,144.63. Total net of $6,079.81. Who carries health insurance for the child?
I do.
Okay, how much is health insurance?
About 120.
120, okay. Is that for you and the child or for the child only?
Child only.
Okay, child only. And I see here you did not ask for medical reimbursement. I'm just going to have you continue that coverage, okay? You continue the coverage for that. And then at a later date, we may entertain reimbursement for her, but you didn't ask for it today, okay?
Understood.
So, net $6,079.81. That bring your child support amount to $1,215.97.
I mean, ugh.
You have anything else to say? You want to tell me about some more money you have in a safe place so I can make that child support amount go up?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you don't have anything further then, I'm guessing, right?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, do you have anything further, Mr. Bridges?
No, Your Honor.
We are charging into the final kill zone where the verdict hits like a physical blow to the ego. The child support rockets to over $1,200, proving that hiding assets is a losing man's gamble. This endgame serves as a powerful warning that even loans and idle assets are fair game for the law's reach. The clock has run out on the deception, leaving a high-voltage lesson that will keep you hooked until the gavel falls. Next up, we have a case that starts with a story so bizarre, even the court was stunned. This parent walked in with a very specific narrative, thinking they could tug at the heartstrings to outsmart the law. But Judge Vonda B sees right through the theatrics. Watch as she shuts down the drama and brings this parent back to reality with an instant, silencing blow.
Ms. Hamilton, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to request a child support modification.
Oh my God.
Preferably an increase in child support.
Okay.
From Mr. Hamilton.
All right. And what is the basis of your increase?
Well, he seems to never have time.
Wait a minute, pause. What is all of this going on over here?
Can't believe she got me here.
You have somewhere else to be? Do you have something else to do?
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
So as long as you're going to sit there, you're going to behave, okay? Okay, thank you. You may continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, it seems like he never has time for his kids, and...
How many kids do you all have?
We have 2 kids, Your Honor.
Okay. Were you all ever married?
Never married.
Okay.
I don't have time for a whoremonger.
A who?
A whoremonger. He's a whoremonger.
Okay, you know what? We're not even here to address whether or not he's a whoremonger or not. We're here to talk about a modification in child support, right?
Yes, sure. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let's stay focused on what we're talking about. Continue.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I just feel like...
Don't apologize. Just do what I asked you to do and continue.
Yes, ma'am. I just feel his ways, are interfering with his time that he's supposed to have with his kids. And I'm requesting an increase because...
So you're requesting an increase because
he doesn't have time. And if he doesn't have time, that means he has new clients. And new clients equals more money.
Let me first of all, let me just say this. I'm getting ready to put some brakes or something on you because you are just really fidgety over here. Just be still. I'm going to come to you. You are going to have your opportunity to speak. Thank you. I didn't say be a mannequin. I just said be still. Okay? Now, ma'am, his clients, his women, you called him a whoremonger, all of that. That is not a legitimate basis for wanting a modification in child support. Let me help you a little bit. Do you know that he's made...
All right, guys, listen up, because we're diving into a courtroom war zone where professional decorum goes to die and raw bitterness takes the lead. The air turns lethal the moment Judge Vonda Bailey calls the session to order for a high-stakes child support showdown. A routine modification request instantly mutates into a vicious character assassination as the mother hurls whoremonger insults across the aisle. The judge has to exert a suffocating grip on the chaos, demanding silence while the father fidgets under the heat of the spotlight. We're stripping away the excuses to expose a fractured family dynamic where personal vendettas are threatening to sabotage the entire legal process.
More money or something?
Yes, I'm quite sure that he has made money. Maybe I should not get so personal.
Yes, please don't, because I don't have time, and quite frankly, that has nothing to do with me, and I do not care. We need to know about the money. So let's start again. You believe that he's made more money?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we're getting somewhere now. What does he do for a living?
He's an accountant, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to move to him, okay? Now, sir, Mr. Can't Be Still, how much money do you make a year?
70.
$70,000. Okay. And let me ask you this: why haven't you been spending any time with your kids?
I do spend time with my kids. I don't know what she's talking
Define
about.
how you spend time with your kids. What do you
Let's
do?
see, taking them to Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
Cooking.
Okay,
You know,
that's
taking them to the
parenting. We're not-
park. Yeah, you know,
yeah, okay.
the fun stuff.
Okay.
She's the one that's not spending time. She's spending time with her little midget friend Rufus.
Oh, okay. So both of you have other little friends and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, that's her. She's always going to these little people
You know
clubs.
what? We're going to focus on the kids, not your adult extracurricular activities. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's keep it focused on the kids.
You
So
don't
you're
know
spending
nothing
time.
about
Y'all
me.
cook. Y'all do all those things together. Okay, ma'am.
See?
Now you heard me. Excuse me. I'll fix that. Okay. Now you heard me say something to him about speaking out of turn, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'm going to need you to put a muzzle on that mouth.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Now you make $70,000 a year now, correctly?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just making sure your documents that you turned in are accurate and correct. I see 70,000, 2 kids. Okay, who covers health insurance?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
102.
102. Okay, so you're gonna keep that same health insurance, okay?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes,
Don't drop the kids or anything because you're upset with her.
Rufus will be the one to drop it since he's so
You know
little.
what? Rufus is not in here. Is Rufus the father of either of these kids?
No.
If he is not, we're not going to sit up and talk about Rufus, and we're not going to talk about his clients, okay?
Yes.
Because quite frankly, I don't want to hear it. It has nothing to do with this unless Rufus is going to give you some extra money for these kids.
Too short.
Okay, you know, his height has nothing to do with his ability to make money, sir. Nothing. All right. So based on my calculations of the $70,000 a year, I have your gross at $5,800. Then I also, you say you all have 2 children?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you?
The tension surges forward as the battleground shifts from petty insults to the cold, hard reality of a $70,000 salary. The father tries to deflect the financial heat by dragging a mysterious rival named Rufus into the mud, desperate to shift the blame. Judge Bailey muzzles the room with a ruthless authority, cutting through the noise to focus on the ironclad math of net resources. It's a high-octane pursuit of the truth, where health insurance credits and gross income become the only weapons that actually matter.
You don't have any outside children or anything like that? Just 2 total?
No, she just got Rufus. We can add him on to that.
We're not adding
And you know you have
Rufus.
outside
Rufus
kids. I don't know what you're sitting over there
excuse
lying
me.
for. You know you got
Excuse me,
2 kids and
ma'am.
probably one on the way. Yes, Your
Do you
Honor.
hear me speaking?
Yes,
She
Your Honor.
looked pregnant right now.
You
so
know
I don't
what? That's
I like your
now I
nerve
see why
on
you
shiny
guys
head
could
tail.
never be married. Excuse me, I think I'm talking. Last time I checked, this was my courtroom, right?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Okay, so I don't need you all talking to each other because it's obvious why the 2 of you are not together. Okay? So I have your gross at $5,800, your net at $4,638.68, and you pay health insurance for the children. Excuse me. So you pay health insurance. How much is health insurance?
102.
102. Let me make sure I give you a credit for that. So with the credit, child support is $1,043.70. Sir, is there anything wrong? Did I say something wrong? Because you do understand that child support is based on a calculation based on the amount of money that you make, correct? That was a question I need you to answer out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So is there if there's nothing further, anybody have any more questions?
Yes, Your Honor. Can you just make him see his kids more instead of just putting them on the back burner? Yes.
Well, I can't necessarily make him do that. I can't order him to do that because this is not custody court, okay? I will
She's not
encourage
even
you,
there
sir.
when I have the kids.
Okay, sir. What were you saying?
She's not there when I have the kids, so she don't know what I'm doing. And I'm
I
not
agree
coming
with
to her
that.
dirty house.
You know what? We're not talking about the cleanliness of her house. I agree with that. You don't necessarily know what he is doing with the kids, but sir, I encourage you, not saying that you don't, I do encourage you to spend some time with your children, okay?
I can show you pictures on my phone right now, videos. She don't know.
Right, because
She
she's
just
worried about Rufus, right?
Exactly.
The kids tell
Okay.
me.
Yeah. Well,
I know what they tell me.
Well, you know what?
Man,
Whatever, you know
she
what?
making
These are
up
children.
stuff.
So you have to know that children are not always very honest, okay? So
They
if
want
there's
to be with
nothing
me.
for-
That's what the problem is.
Well, you know what? If they want to be with you, then y'all can come in here at a different time and modify that. But you're not going to do it in here. You're going to do it in custody court. Understood?
The final countdown ignites as the judge drops a heavy-hitting calculation of over $1,000 in monthly support obligations. The courtroom remains a powder keg of resentment, with accusations of dirty houses and backburner parenting flying until the very last second. The scene transitions into a visceral educational breakdown, hammering home the brutal reality that the law prioritizes math over your personal drama. We hit the finish line with a powerful reminder that while parents wage war, the system only recognizes the cold, unforgiving numbers of the law. In this next case, we see a parent who takes stretching the truth to a whole new level. They thought they could lie their way out of a court order, but Judge Vonda B was 2 steps ahead the entire time. Watch as their story falls apart under the slightest pressure. This is exactly what happens when you try to outsmart a judge who has heard it all before.
I know when I said I'll see you soon, I didn't know it was going to be today.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Flask, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Okay, good morning, Your Honor. So,
Good morning.
I'm here today because I need some more money from baby daddy, okay?
Okay.
He's been doing a lot of social media stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, let me have some more money because my baby needs it. He's older, we're doing a lot more, and my baby's the first one.
Okay. All right. How much child support is he paying right now?
Well, my son is 13. We went to court years ago, so it's only at $100 a month.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. And you said he's 13 now.
Yes.
How old was your son when he was placed on child support?
It was like months after the baby was born.
Oh, okay. It was real new.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as
Okay.
it popped out. Child support.
Oh, you ain't even give him a chance?
No, he was doing stuff while I was pregnant with my baby. So yeah, I already knew in my mind, social security numbers, sign me up.
What kind of stuff was he doing?
Just with so many women, and it's just like, it was just too overwhelming. I was pregnant, I was having complications during my pregnancy, and he just out in the streets.
Okay.
Still out in the streets.
Okay. What kind of stuff is he posting on social media that makes you think he has more money?
Oh, he's living his best life, okay?
How good is he living?
Oh,
What he
he's
doing?
living good. He's going on trips after trips. He's flashing money. And he just recently flashed a little ring. I guess he gave one of his little chicks a little ring.
He did, he did mention that he was engaged. This is your fiance that's back here?
Yeah.
Oh, he been to court already with the other baby mama, huh?
Well, not to put his business out there or anything, but he's...
Oh, we coming for you.
Okay, well, you all coming for him has nothing to do with me.
I'm sorry.
Now this is...
All right, guys, buckle up because the courtroom is about to become a war zone of petty beef and high-stakes drama. Miss Flash is storming into Judge Vonderby's domain to squeeze more cash out of a father living large on social media. She's done with the pathetic $100 pittance while he's out here flashing stacks of cash and expensive engagement rings. The tension is thick as she exposes his street lifestyle, making it clear that the era of peaceful co-parenting is dead.
your fiance back here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. This is the lady that you all work together.
Yeah, yes.
You, her, and the other child's mom.
Work at the school.
Oh, okay. I got it now. I got it. Okay. Do you all get along?
I don't like none of them. Him, her, the other one, none of them.
I don't have an issue with anybody, Your Honor.
Okay. So
I'm happy.
Okay, congratulations. That's a nice ring. Will I have to have my bailiff escort you out or anything?
No.
Okay. So you're not going to be making any loud outbursts or doing anything like that?
No,
Okay.
I'm
And
cool.
you understand that's not going to be tolerated, right?
I'm cool. I'm
Okay. Okay. All right. So as long as everybody has an understanding, we're good.
I'm okay.
Okay. All right.
I just need my money.
All right. So you need the money for your son, right?
Yes.
Okay. So is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
I just want him to stop bashing me about what I do, because in the absence of him, I have to get out there and get it, you know? I have to do what I have to do because he's not taking care of our son. I have to do it. My son wants to play. Oh, look at him.
Excuse me. Hold on 1 second, Miss Flash. Excuse me.
I used to be for the streets.
Excuse me. Is there something you wanted to address with the court? I see you trying to help him. Ma'am, that's not nice. You know exactly who she is. That is his fiance.
Not for long. He goes through.
That's not nice. And you just heard me talk about having my bailiff remove her if she act out, right?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I need to get my money. I'm so sorry.
Okay, and it's not your money. It's your son's money.
Yes, son's money.
Okay.
Son's money. I need to get my son's money, Your Honor.
All right. Well, in order for me to help you do that, you can't be, making outbursts, doing faces, asking who she is when you already know who she is. Let's not be ugly, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry.
And I need you to focus on me, and I need you to sit back there and just look pretty.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay, thank you. Now, is there anything else that you wanted me to know before I move over to him?
Did you get the fact of him, me, I have to do everything. I have to do everything.
When you say everything, what do you mean by that?
I have to work all these extra jobs, and at nighttime I have to go out and do jobs and stuff, and it's just, I'm tired. My son is older. He's gonna be going to high school pretty soon. He wants to be fresh. He wants the latest, clothes and things. He's gonna be in football and all the things.
The aggression reaches a boiling point as the new fiancé enters the verbal crossfire, turning the floor into a psychological battlefield. Miss Flash is relentless, claiming she's grinding through savage night shifts while the father remains a ghost in his son's life. This isn't just a request for child support, it's a powerful demand for accountability from a man who has clearly checked out. The judge has to threaten a total eviction of the gallery just to keep this explosive confrontation from spiraling into chaos.
Like football, basketball, he does all of that. And I'm paying for everything.
And you just want dad to help out?
I want my son's money.
Okay, okay, got you. I understand. Okay, excuse me. This will be the last time I say it. If I have to say it again, ma'am, I'm just gonna have you exit to my left, okay?
Yes.
All right? Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
why aren't you taking care of your 13-year-old son?
First of all, I do take care of my 13-year-old son. The other day, I just took the wombat some Pampers over there for him.
You took what?
Some diapers.
He's 13.
Never mind.
How involved are you in this child's life?
I will be more involved in the child's life if the wombat wouldn't act like she do.
What does that mean?
I don't never see him.
You don't ever, well, obviously, that's clearly you just said you put him in diapers.
I don't never.
Are you getting him mixed up with your other kids?
I don't never see him.
He moved away.
And I did move. I moved a couple minutes, about 45 minutes away.
You went to go be with the other kids. That's what you did. I got the first baby.
Okay. And you act like $100 ain't enough. $100.
$100?
That's $100 more than what you had.
That's his shoes.
Before you get that $100, what you had? That's extra too, ain't it?
Excuse me. Did you need my help?
I do.
Oh, okay. So I need you to address me and not him.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Okay. So
This is too much.
On top
you
of that,
moved 45 minutes away from your son?
it's really in the middle.
How close are you to your other kids again?
About 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, so you don't really visit with your 13-year-old then?
He ain't never at the house.
All right, and you just got engaged. How much was that ring you just bought your fiance?
How much? $500.
$5,500?
But you can't look. Y'all going on social media just because you see and trips. Right now, the way thing is, you can go to Miami for $79.
Okay, and you're proud of going to Miami for $79, spending $5,500 on an engagement ring, and you do not even know that your 13-year-old son is not in diapers.
Man,
I need you to help me make sense of that.
Help me too.
Everything will be cool if she keep her family out of business.
Okay, what does her family have to do with this?
My family help out.
My mother always bashing me. She always bashing me. Tell her son that I'm for the streets. I'm not for the streets no more. I'm engaged now.
Okay.
The father attempts to defend his honor, but it's a total train wreck of delusional excuses and blatant misinformation. He claims to be buying Pampers for a 13-year-old boy, a move so ridiculous it sends the entire courtroom into a tailspin. The intensity spikes as we learn he dropped $5 grand on a ring but barely knows his own son's location. It's a brutal display of misplaced priorities that will leave you restless and hooked on every single word of this disaster.
He's engaged now. He's not for the streets
He is
anymore.
for the streets, Your Honor. When I tell you he's not gonna be with her for long.
How do you know?
I know him. I know him. He's
How
not
long
gonna
were you
be.
all together?
We was together like 6 months.
Oh.
That put me on child support
But
right
I
there.
left. I left because I realized that he was for the streets. How am I big and pregnant and he got so many ladies? Like, I
How
had
can
to
I be with
go.
somebody that got OnlyFans?
Oh, okay. You know what?
No, you didn't.
Is he telling the truth though, ma'am?
That's nobody's business. I said I
But
have
I'm
to
for the streets.
hustle. I have to do things to make money because he's not taking care of our son.
Right, but how can you sit there and say he's for the streets and you have a page like that? I don't think you can blast him when you.
It's not the streets,
doing
it's the
that.
internet.
Oh, okay, I got it. So because it's on the internet, it's different from him being out on in the streets.
I have to do what I have to do. My son needs things. I have to get money. I have to make money. We're living a certain type of lifestyle that I have to keep up.
Who is we?
Me and my son.
Yeah, but you said he's going to start football and basketball. He's not in it right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know I looked up the prices and stuff and I know how much money I gotta get.
Okay, so how much is it going to cost for football?
The football is $200.
Okay.
Plus all the equipment and stuff, so it's probably gonna be like $500.
Okay.
For one, the team provides the equipment. Are you the shoes?
No, they do not.
Sir, let me
You
ask
don't
you a
even know the
question.
team.
How much money is it that you make?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Excuse me? Does she work for you?
No, we all
Because
work.
it seems like I need to be talking to her because you cannot focus. She knows more about everything going on with this case than you do.
No, we just
Do you
work.
all need to switch places?
No, man.
She need to pay child support for you?
Nah, no, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I don't think you want to pay child support, do you?
She can.
Okay, well, I need you to sit back there and
I
mind your
won't pay
business. Okay, but you are currently paying, and she has a right to ask for an increase if there has been a material and substantial change. And it sounds like it has, because if you've only been paying $100 in 13 years, and you don't even visit with your son like you should, then you probably should be paying more in child.
By the time we hit this stretch, the father tries to weaponize her internet hustle against her, but the counterattack is swift. He's pocketing $8,000 a month, while his son gets nothing. Yet the mother starts listing hypothetical costs for football and karate. The judge's patience is incinerated as she realizes this legal battle is morphing into a calculated game of petty financial manipulation. There is no room for hesitation here, as the narrative shifts into a high-octane furnace of revelation and raw greed.
Support if it increases her expenses. You'd agree with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how much is it that you make?
How we talking about weekly, yearly? Because I really get paid by the month.
All right. How much you make a month?
I get paid
How much?
about $8,000 a month.
$8,000 a month, and you don't give your son any money.
$100. That's right.
$100, and you think $100? You think $100 is sufficient?
It was at the time. I made it.
How much money were you making at the time?
I was working drive-through at McDonald's at the time, so I wasn't making that much.
Okay, so I'll ask the question again. How much were you making at the time?
I was about $350, $500 a week at that time.
Okay, you didn't want to be here today, did you?
At all.
Okay.
Didn't have one of them.
Right, but I understand your frustration with them, but don't come in here and waste my time. I haven't done anything to you. You'd agree with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so $8,000 a month. You have 3 kids total. Okay, and you said $200 for football?
I said $500.
No, you said $200 for football.
And then I have to buy equipment, so I need $500.
Okay, so is what you need or what you looked up?
Son needs $500.
$500. What about basketball?
Basketball probably about $300.
Okay. So that's $800, right?
Yes. I think I'm gonna put him in karate too.
Ma'am.
She going too far, Nate.
You know what? You just came here to waste my time. So
I just want my son to be in everything. I just want him to be great.
It sounds like you want to tell me you want to put him in everything so you can get more money off of this man. And I'm sorry, I'm not here to play in your little petty game.
Sure,
and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So you know what I'm going to do? Since you came here to waste my time, I'm going to make sure I don't waste any more of yours. I'm denying your request and dismissing this case.
Really?
Really, I am.
I can't believe this.
Well, I can't believe you came in here to play these games.
My son needs some money.
No, it sounds like you want the money, ma'am. Is there anything further?
You know what? I'm over it.
Okay.
I'm making my
Well,
money.
I'm over it too. Did you need anything else, sir?
The gavel finally comes down with a deafening thud that shatters all expectations and brings this epic saga to a close. Judge Vonda refuses to play these petty games, dismissing the case entirely because the mother failed to provide real, current receipts. This conclusion isn't just a verdict, it's a powerful blow to anyone trying to use the legal system for a personal vendetta. You've witnessed the climb and felt the heat. Now watch as the case is dismissed and the screen goes dark. Finally, we save one of the most intense cases for last. This parent walked in with extreme confidence, thinking their clever tactics would keep them from paying a single dime. But they didn't count on Judge Vonda B's no-nonsense approach. Watch as she dismantles their entire argument in seconds, proving once and for all that you can't outsmart the court when the truth is on the line.
All right, Mr. Eugene, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Honestly, Your Honor, I don't even know why I'm here. She wants an increase in child support, and I've been keeping our son for the past 3 years.
All right, so that's why you're here.
I guess.
Yeah. You've been keeping your son for the past 3 years. Are you paying child support or are you paying child support?
I'm paying child support.
Okay, so that's why you're here. You're trying to get off child support.
She wants an increase.
He live with you. Okay, I'll ask her to make sense of that for me. But for now, how old is your son?
10.
10 years old, lives with you. You take care of his expenses and everything like that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Health insurance?
Yes, Your Honor.
You mind if I move over to her really quick? Because I need to make sense of why she filed this in court asking for an increase.
Well, I mean, I do buy things for my son, and it's expensive. And
all right, so does other parents. They buy things for their children, and it is expensive.
Yes.
So why are you here?
Well, I have a business to run, and I need his help in order to buy these things for our son.
Wait a minute. Your son lives with him.
Yes, now he does, yes.
Now, as in 3 years ago? 3 years. That's not now. No, it's not. 3 years he's been living with him.
Yes.
So you want an increase in child support to do what exactly?
To help my son, to buy things for my son.
Right. You work, right?
Yes.
Where do you work?
I have my own business. I'm a caterer.
Caterer. How much are you making in your catering business?
About 400.
400 what?
1,000.
You came here to waste my time.
I make $40,000 a year, Your Honor.
You came here to get an increase in child support so that you can pay for your catering business.
No.
So why are you here?
Just for my son, of course.
Right, but maybe you're missing it. It's going like this,
Well, he
going
wants
over
to
your
stop
head.
paying the child support, and I don't think that he should stop paying. I think he
He
should pay more.
should stop paying if the child has been living with him for the past 3 years. Under your original court order, Mr. Eugene, give me a second. Under your original court order, you were the person that the child was living with.
Yes.
Not him.
Yes.
So that means you voluntarily relinquished conservatorship over to dad.
Yes.
Right. So dad should be the person receiving child support.
All right, guys, listen up, because we're stepping into a courtroom where the logic is twisted and the audacity is off the charts. A father who has been the sole provider for 3 years is dragged into court by an ex demanding more money. It is a cold-blooded move that leaves the bench stunned as the mother admits the child hasn't even lived with her for years. The tension is a physical weight in the room as Judge Vonda B begins to dismantle a narrative built on pure, unadulterated greed.
Support from you.
From me.
That's what I said. That doesn't sound right to you?
No, ma'am.
Why doesn't that sound right? Because you're the mom.
Yes. And I have to buy things for my son, and I can't do it alone.
He buys things for your son.
Well, I need to do that too.
You make $400,000 a year, ma'am.
Well, I have employees and things to pay. I mean,
Okay.
I don't think that he should stop paying the child support.
What do you think he should do?
Pay me more.
Pay you more?
Yes.
While your son lives with him?
Well, I still see my son.
Okay, yeah, but?
Maybe once a month, maybe.
Oh, I see him more often than that.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe once a month.
I see him more often.
What's more often than that?
Well, once a week. I mean, when I have my business all day, and then I do extra catering in the evenings, and so I'm just really busy.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm not, then I do go visit with my son. Not once a month.
Once a month.
No.
How many other children do you have that are under the age of 18?
I don't have any other children.
Okay. Keep talking, I'm listening. I'm just taking down some notes.
I've said my piece. I wanted an increase in the child support.
Who pays health insurance?
I do. Yeah.
How much is it?
200.
Is that for your son only, or that includes you?
That's just my son.
Okay.
I think what this started from is she may be a little upset. I'm dating her sister.
Why didn't you lead with that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably should have left the picture. But
you probably should have.
yeah, I think it's some resentment going on.
You think?
Maybe. Could be. I guess.
There are plenty of women in the world. You didn't have to go for my sister.
I mean, that is kind of outside the scope of why we're here, but she does raise a good point.
I mean,
you see why she's upset.
I'm a music teacher. Like, she plays the clarinet.
Oh, okay.
Really well.
So y'all been hitting notes together.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
How long have y'all been hitting notes together?
Oh.
That's the question.
That's not to be discussed today. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You brought it up.
400,000.
You brought it up.
Well, I mean.
Well, nobody would be paying child support because we'd still be together if you weren't with my sister.
Okay, look. You know what it is. Okay. You know what it is. And
I think everybody in here knows what it is.
That's all I'm saying. It didn't work out, Your Honor.
Yeah, Mr. Eugene, I understand why she a little sour though.
Some things just
her
happen.
sister.
Things just happen.
Y'all just didn't happen.
You wasn't there.
Mr. Eugene, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, Mr. I do understand her frustration. Mr. Eugene, y'all just did not, by coincidence, fall on those notes, okay? That's not what happened.
Moving into the heart of the storm, the atmosphere detonates when the real, savage truth finally rips through the surface. We aren't just talking about money anymore. We're looking at a scorched earth vendetta fueled by the ultimate betrayal. The revelation that the father is dating the mother's sister turns this case into a high-octane collision of drama and legal chaos. This wasn't about the child's welfare. It was a calculated, aggressive strike intended to punish a man for hitting the wrong notes.
I mean,
that's not what happened. Music did not lead you two together. That is wrong.
It kind of did. It was kind of like fate. I teach music. She plays the clarinet.
Okay.
You went there.
I was working.
Okay.
Trying to give us a nice life.
Okay. Well, why am I supporting the child for 3 years?
Because I had the child in the first place. You're the one that took him, and then.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and make my ruling because I see this is a little deeper, well, a lot deeper than just child support. And
it ain't deep, y'all.
No, it is deep.
Yeah.
It is definitely deep. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to stop Dad's child support, okay? His child support should stop. You voluntarily relinquish the child to him. Okay, so that means the rights that you had in terms of the child living with you primarily, you gave that up 3 years ago. So it's only fair that Dad stop paying child support. I'm going to deny your request for an increase, okay? Dad did make a request to put you on child support. So you will start paying child support today. With your income, you're capped, right? In Texas, we have a cap.
So I'm paying him money.
Yes.
While he's over there with my sister.
Pretty much, yes.
And our son.
Okay, Mr. Eugene. Mr. Eugene, that's not cute. Stop that. You do not have to take the knife and turn it. It's already bad enough, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm trying to be there.
Okay, as I was saying, he made the request for you to pay child support. In Texas, you're capped at $9,200 for your net resources. So your monthly child support obligation, giving you credit for the one, well, not credit, you have one child. So it's based on 20% of your income. That is going to bring your child support obligation to $1,840. Now, he also testified that he pays health insurance for your son. If you can get private health insurance, you do not have to reimburse him. But until that happens, you're going to be reimbursing him that $200. That brings your monthly obligation to $2,040 a month.
That's more than he was paying me.
He makes $40,000 a year. And as you can see, he likes music, okay? So
he likes people who play music.
Right, he likes all of that.
Just one.
So we're just going to move forward, and then that's what your child support amount is going to be to him, okay?
Sure.
Okay, do you have any other questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, do you have any other questions, sir?
No, thank you, Your Honor, for serving justice today.
You're very welcome. Although I must say, I can't believe you did that.
Sorry. Smile like he's proud of it.
I'm not proud. She plays the clarinet with it really
Can you stop with the clarinet?
All right, well, you know what? I don't want to hear any more music today. You both are dismissed.
As we hit the final stretch, Judge Vonda B delivers a powerhouse ruling that serves as a brutal and final reality check. The tables are completely flipped as the mother is ordered to stop receiving checks and start paying $2,040 monthly herself. It is a definitive moment of dominance for justice, leaving the petitioner silenced by the very fire she tried to start. The gavel falls on a masterpiece of irony, proving that in this court, if you come for the king, you better not miss. And there you have it, 7 parents who thought they were clever enough to outsmart the law, only to be silenced instantly by the authority of Judge Vonda B. Whether it was hidden money or fake excuses, these cases prove that in this courtroom, the truth always wins. If you enjoyed watching justice being served today, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more intense courtroom moments. Let us know in the comments which case surprised you the most, and we'll see you in the next one.